What's up, guys? Okay, I know one of you guys want to kill me or want to do something to me because I haven't been present. When was my last video? I don't even remember. I think it was a year. I'm sorry if you see this popping up a lot of times because boy, it's hot in here. But I don't actually remember my last video. Oh my god, it might have been a year. Sorry. But there has been a reason why I haven't been posting, okay? Many of my friends are just like, have you quit YouTube? Have you already quit? Like, damn girl, we thought you're gonna be a YouTuber. I'm just like, I haven't been posting regularly because university, okay? Education, okay, has been putting me in prison, jail, and it has been tough, okay? I did actually make a video for like my first year experience, but because I just moved to a new house, we moved, like I didn't like the setup of how I had the video, and I just looked rough in the video even though I had makeup and all that kind of stuff, but I just didn't like how I hoped to set up this whole entire thing. So I said, nah, I'll not post it. It's on my computer, but I'm not gonna post it. But yeah, I decided, first year gone, first year check, I made it. I passed my first year. So now I'm into second year. I finished my first semester, exams are over. That's why I'm glowing. You see? That's why I'm glowing. You see my skin shining. Look at the highlight. Look at it.
Chai!
See, it's shining. That's why, because my hurt, guys. If I could tell you what I've been through in my second year first semester, you guys will feel sorry for me. I should do one of those ads for like second year students and third years. Those ads that you see, be like, please donate £1. Like it should be that for us, be like, please donate £1 for students that has suffered, that has gone through pain in the second and third year and fourth year for those that done placements. But oh my god, guys, it has been a roller coaster. I'm not trying to scare people there that want to go to university. Go to university because it's lit. That's all I got to say, because it's lit, you get me? But yeah, plus a lot of you guys have been messaging me like, where have I been and how's university, and I just want to make a video, so I'm going to make this into 2 parts. My experience and how to survive it. Basically, I'm going to tell about my experience and how to make your university experience better than mine, okay? But mine was still lit because I'm Sofe Faal. That's why it was still lit. In my first year, okay, let's begin where I moved in. That's the time, your heart was beating like boom, 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 boom. Like that's the time where I was really nervous. Okay, first year moving day. I was really excited, upon like a couple of weeks before moving there. I was really excited. I was doing my shopping. I was going to Wilkinson's, IKEA, buying all my cutleries and stuff like that, blah blah blah, because I was living in a uni accommodation. And yeah, it was all good, it was all dandy, it was all nice, it was all fresh. I bought all of them. And then when it was the day to move in, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I was just looking at my family, all of them, they're excited I'm going to university. I was just looking at my family, and my family were just like, oh, we're so proud of you, blah blah blah, we're so proud that you're going. And then my little brother that's 8 years old, he came up to me and be like, I don't want you to go. And when he said that, it just literally made me cry. I just had to release it. And then my mom just advised me, be like, don't cry, blah 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 blah, it's part of adulthood. So we got there, and as soon as I arrived, my accommodation, collected my keys and everything, and my family helped to bring my stuff into my room. My room was okay, to an extent. My room was okay. Outside looked like a council flat, like built in the 1980s type of flat. Inside they renovated it to an extent, because my room, For new there was some modern accommodations there, but the modern ones, they had some nice floors, nice toilets, and all that kind of stuff. And I got an ensuite because I can't do with this whole sharing toilets. It's not a thing, you know. I'm not gonna share toilets with nobody. Okay. So I went into the room, and the first thing that really got me like it's not good was the carpet. The carpet was like red. It was like a red carpet. It wasn't dark red. It wasn't dark red. It was like dark pink. Like it was like red pink. It was between those colors. It was an odd color. So the problem was with that carpet was the fact that it had so many stains. It was stained everywhere, and I was just like, okay, this carpet is weird. It didn't have a smell, but it just didn't look clean. Like it looked like they vacuumed it, like they hoovered it and got rid of all of the bits and bobs, but it had stains. So that was one. And the other thing, okay, I lived in the top floor. Why is the ceiling, the ceiling of my room cracks? Like someone, like a giant living on the roof or something. Like there was cracks everywhere on my ceilings, and I was just like, there's no one living up there, but I'm the top one up there on the top. And why is it like this? Why? I didn't understand. So that was it. And then the toilet looked decent, but I had to clean it again. This is a mistake I did. It's my fault. When it was the open day and I went to the university, I went to the other accommodations, but I decided not to go to the accommodation that I was gonna pick. Okay, it was my second choice accommodation and I got that one. So my first choice didn't get that one. So I didn't bother going to that one. I was just like, yeah, I'll get my first choice anyway, because they said it's most likely you're gonna get your first choice, blah blah blah. So I didn't go to that accommodation, and that was a big mistake. So it's not even the accommodation itself, it's the area. The area was mad. It was mad. When you want to walk to the uni, when you have your 9 a.m.s, why is there a hill like this? It's not even a slope, like you gradually lose your breath. The thing was steep. It was so steep. As soon as you go, it's like you're climbing a mountain or something, like you're doing this. And guys, when I would go to my lectures, it is like January, February, the coldest month, December. Like we started in September, so obviously like it's cold. Why am I sweating? As soon as I arrived to my lecture? Why did it look like I came from the tropics and then I went to my lecture? Why please? Why did I sweat? And as soon as I get out of my accommodation, it's so cold. I'm wearing my big bomber jacket and everything. And what's it called? I'm already sweating as soon as I walk on this hill. Child, guys, I suffered on that hill, you know. That hill was mad. That hill was absolutely mad. Oh my god. Sometimes like I'm bare thinking, I was like, should I go to lecture? Should I not go? Especially 9 a.m.s, early in the morning. Like, do you even want to walk up that hill? Oh god. Okay, my flatmates, I'm gonna be honest, they might be watching this, they might not, but if they are, hello. But my flatmates were really nice. Okay, I didn't have any problems with my flatmates. The only thing I had a problem with, the only thing was cleanliness. Cleanliness was not their priority. It was not their priority. Cleanliness was something that did not exist, especially the kitchen. The kitchen, it was just the kitchen, because we don't share anything else other than the kitchen. And there was 3 girls and 2 boys. So the 3 girls, they were all really clean. They were always clean after the boys. The boys, however, were not that clean. But when it came to like them doing like parties in the kitchen and stuff like that, inviting their friends, obviously the kitchen was super dirty. You see like bottles and food everywhere and stuff like that. It was so it was like, oh my god, cleanliness. So what my principles were, my principles were like, listen, I'm gonna go to the kitchen, I'm gonna cook my food. As soon as I finish cooking my food, I wash my plates, pots, cups, cutleries. I'm gonna wash mine. That was my principles. However, so I always used to advise that to two of the girls. The other girl was also she was also like me, like she was also really clean. Two of the other girls was just like, okay, we like your principle, but the boys will never clean after themselves, which was quite true. So I advised them not to do it, but obviously because they stayed there for so long and food is starting to smell, they start cleaning it, and that was a mistake, because as soon as you clean something up for them, they will never clean it again. It was just like that, so it got so annoying. The bins as well, we were quite good with the bins. At the beginning we weren't, because we left the bins for so long. We had like four black bin bags and stuff like that. We used to get notices from like the cleaner saying that you need to get rid of the bins, and the kitchen used to stink. Like as soon as you get into the flat, that's it. You can smell the thing from the corridor. It used to stink so bad. But then after like a couple of weeks later, we start getting rid of the bins. So the bins wasn't a problem, but it was just the cleanliness of the kitchen. But it got better through second semester in first year, so I didn't complain that much. And in terms of like budget really well. You heard me right. Budget really well. Guys, when student finance just dived into my account, dived in, I thought I was rich. I thought I was just like cash dollar everywhere. I was doing this, chop my money. I was like, oh my god, look at these figures. I'll see like 0,000 in my account. I'm just like, yo. But as soon as my university was just like, oh please pay for your rent. I'm just like, oh great. And my rent was so expensive. I was just like, So as soon as I paid my rent, my money was finished. Like I had money left, but it was not enough. I was literally just surviving. Like my money was not enough. So sometimes I'd have to ask my parents for money, like boy, and sometimes I would get so stressed. I'd be like, I need to look for a job. But my mom was just advising me like, don't get a job. Now blah 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 blah. So I was just like, oh my god, how am I gonna survive without a job? But thank God for like first year, my parents was helping me a lot with in terms of like food and stuff like that. So I was surviving well, but rent was so expensive, guys. Rent was so expensive. It was so expensive. So yeah, but other people had it better. Like some of my friends, like they lived in a really cheaper accommodation, so they could do so much compared to me. So like when they were like saying, oh let's go to a restaurant, let's go this and let's go that, I'm back doing calculations in my head, like, I need to pay for this, I need to pay for my phone, I also need to get food for next week. I'm just like, nah mate, it's okay. And even takeaways was kind of like, I have to cook. I can't, like, I'm just thinking when, like, I'm telling my mom, like, oh, can we go to McDonald's? And she's just like, there's rice at home. Literally, I was going with that. I was like, there's rice at home. Don't get Domino's. There's rice at home. Don't get, like, Nando's or anything. That was my mentality. Like, I was cooking. At uni, I was cooking. So, yeah, I think budget was a real hassle for me. Budgeting was such a hassle. Like, but it was a good thing because you don't actually learn how to budget when you go to like sixth form college and all that kind of stuff. So the fact that I had to just go through with the struggle first, that made me learn. Because if I had more money, I think I would be spending it recklessly. But because as soon as I paid my rent and I didn't have enough money, I had no choice to struggle with that and spend it wisely. So that, yeah. And also I had overdraft as well, but mate, don't get it. Don't get it. Overdraft is the devil. It's the devil. Overdraft is, boy, you will be like, oh yeah, I got overdraft, £1,000 overdraft. You spend £1,000. As soon as You spend £1,000, so it'll be a minus £1,000 in your account. As soon as you get your student finance, the bank themselves will take £1,000 out of your student finance, and then after that, you're just like, okay, I have to pay rent. You pay your rent, then you have no money, so you have no choice to live off your overdraft again. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like that circle, like what goes around comes up. It's basically like that. You do something, you spend it, you use all of it, you pay your rent, you get no cash dollar, and then after that, finished. You go back. You know why? Because I was suffering with that. I was so suffering with that. But I was never in a point where my overdraft was like boom boom, like I'm on my limit. Like no. I would maybe go like maybe £500, £200, but it wasn't nice when student finance would come in, and then you just see a £200 getting taken away from your student finance money. So it was kind of like I don't have money. Bam! I sort of whizzed through my first year experience. So let's talk about second year. Okay, guys. So once upon a time, there was a girl called Sofe Faal who got into second year. I passed. I was thankful. I got into my second year, and it was all okay. Before I started second year, I applied for a job that was similar to what I want to do in the future. So I don't want to say the job name or title or anything, but it's similar to that. So I worked at that during the whole summer. So I was doing full time. Like as soon as I finished my exam, I only had a 1 month break, and then I start from June all the way to September. I've been working full time. So I didn't have much fun in my summer at all, not gonna lie. Like my summer was so boring. I was just working, and that's why I also didn't have time to do YouTube. But you know. So starting of September. Every single soul told me how hard second year, first semester is going to be for my course. So I was just like, wow, fabulous, fantastico. Like I was just like, okay, I know, but I'ma still smile. You know why? Because Satan is not gonna defeat me. You know why? Because I'm a child of God. But yeah, I was just like, okay, second year. I was, an innocent girl scrolling, going through my lecture, sat down, got my notes, sat there, got my computer to record my lecture. The first thing that came out from my lecturer's mouth, the fun is over. You guys not gonna have fun no more. The real thing is now. Wake up. I was just like, I'm just like already. She was just like, it's not the same. And then she showed us an email of this girl saying that she doesn't want to graduate university with a 40%. And she said to us, what advice would you give this student? So we didn't know. I just put my hand and saying, yo, accept it. like I'm just like it's already too late. So it turns out that person that sent that email has already graduated university with a 40% overall of her whole entire degree. I'm just like, hey, you had the audacity to send the email now. Hey, you had the audacity to send the email. Yeah. So the advice my lecturer gave to her was to just accept it, and if you have more money, do the whole degree again. I'm just like, no. If you failed the whole course with 40%, just look for another. There's many other ways to get into biomedical science. You can do apprenticeships. There's so many ways. Just move on. Au revoir. Why? Like that's what I was just like, huh? So let me explain how my because second year first semester was designed, or how they organized it. So for my first semester for second year, we only have 2 modules, but both of them are double modules. So double modules is basically a module that runs throughout the year, so first and second semester. But because of my uni wanted us to do a double module in only first semester. So normally double module would run from first and second, but they only wanted to do double module in our first semester for 2 modules. So we had to do a year, 2 modules that is worth a year of studying, cramp it into 3 months. 3 months of studying. So it was just like, wow. And I was in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I did not have days off like I had the way I had on my first year. I was just like, hey, today I'm going to die. Oh my god. And the thing was as well that made it so hard for me, but I'm also thankful and blessed. I decided that for my second year I was just gonna live at home. I was not going to live at university because it was too expensive and I was struggling. So plus I also had a car, so now I just commute to university. But it was so hard, guys. Like, I did not know how I was gonna survive first semester. Like, first semester was hell. Like, first semester was so bad. Like, I think everyone's like saying like, why are you exaggerating for? But it was so hard. Like, you don't understand how hard it was until you actually do it. So I was just like, okay, I'll plan this. And on top of that, I was also working part-time. I was working 2 days a week. So I'm just like, I don't even know how I survived. I'm thinking of it now. I'm just like, wow, I'm a superhero. Like, boy, like, I was working 2 days a week. I was commuting to university, and I was in every day of the week. The second year was so hard. In terms of socializing, I did not socialize at all. Like, my friends will always be like, let's do that. I think I only went out with them like twice. Like, we went for dinner. That's it. Like, or I would go to the accommodation for a bit and then go home. Like, it was so hard. Like, I didn't socialize at all. Even themselves, they wouldn't socialize because there was so much work. So in terms of socializing with my friends, the only thing they would see me, like, if they even saw me in university, I consider themselves lucky because I was in the library at work. I also worked at the place where my university was. So I didn't work at home, I worked at the place of my university. So it was just like, okay, this is not gonna be that good, but hey. So if I saw them, I'd be like, oh my god, let's catch up, and we would catch up, and then I'd be like, okay, let's go back and do our work. And the thing I hated the most about my first semester of second year was our exams was like long answer tests. Like, it wasn't like a multiple choice. Like, multiple choice is more easier because if you don't know the answer, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'll just pick A, or I'll just pick B because I don't know. But with long answer, you have to have the knowledge. Like, if you don't have the knowledge, you're doomed. And because both of them were double module, and they're worth so much for my degree. It was just like, oh my god, how am I surviving this? So yeah, that's it, guys. Like, I did survive it. I did do my exams. My exams was okay. I don't know my results, so don't bother asking me. But yeah, I'll make another video of like how to survive university and what to do and what not to do. But this one was just more of an experience. So as you can tell, my first year was up high. My second semester was literally I can't even speak. My first year was high, was glowing, was beautiful, was everything. My second year, first semester was hell. That's all I got to say. It was hell. Like, but I survived. So yeah, that was my experience in university. Don't worry, guys, I'll make another video, and please don't forget to subscribe and like and share and do all of that to me. And I'm so thankful for the people that subscribe to me even though I've been absent. Like I think when I stopped uploading, I was like 250 subscribers, but now I'm seeing 294 subscribers. Guys, I love you so much. I'm so thankful for you all that subscribe to my channel even though I've been absent. Yeah, I hope to see you guys again.